we are getting this news that yes, he has been guilty of all charges in the hit and run case. So now the next step would be left only as far as the quantum of punishment is concerned. We need to wait till the time the judge announces the further quantum of punishment.
Now what is very critical is that the lone defense witness, he was brought in to bolster the story by Salman Khan, this theory that he was not at the wheel, and that at the outset itself shot down by the judge Ashish, very categorically saying you were at the wheel.
Well, that's right. This clearly means that the defense that was put by Salman Khan has completely been refused by the court, and we are waiting for our reporter Megha to come in and actually tell us exactly what are the announcement that has been made by the judge. But the most important thing to be observed is that he has been convicted in all charges. This clearly means that all the defense that was put forth by the defense has been refused by the judge, has not been accepted, and the prosecution has tried its best to convince the judge that it was Salman Khan on the wheels under the influence of alcohol. It appears that the judge has accepted all the argument that was made by the prosecution, and now the quantum of punishment is the only thing left. Remember, it's not going to be less because he has been convicted under all the charges.
So we're looking at 10 minimum.
Yes, that's right. We are looking at 10, but the charges what were applied against Salman Khan, the actually minimum that is can be given is 10 years. The judge will actually decide which basically how many years he needs to be sent as far as the quantum of punishment is concerned. So that's the only crucial part left. The first step is yes, he has been convicted, and the second, all the charges he has been convicted under.
Absolutely, and now I'm also in fact joined by Vivek. I will go across to him in just a bit, but for now that's the latest that we are getting, and in fact a lot of hubbub over here right outside the court. The details that we're getting right now, Anand, and a significant amount of
yes,
increase in the presence of the.
In fact, Padmaja, the chatter levels have picked up because this is a huge development. Because the first question has been answered: who was driving the car? It said Salman Khan. The next thing is, do all the charges hold? They say all the charges are proved.
Alcohol.
What's happening? Yeah, and was there alcohol in his blood? Yes. So it's a case of drunken driving. So the charges are all the more serious.
Absolutely, Anand. The fact that the judge came in at about 11:05 and then Salman was called into the witness box. Then the judge asked him that the charges against you, that you were driving the car, you had consumed alcohol, and those people who were killed, 1 killed and 4 injured, you were responsible for that. All those charges under section 304 part 2 have been proved. So that maximum punishment under that is about 10 years. Now we have to just wait for the sentencing. The judge is still speaking about it. The defense lawyers are arguing for a lenient sentence. The defense lawyer is saying this is the first case like this which has gone into a trial at a metropolitan court, and then because the charges were revised, it has come to the sessions court, and now the defense lawyer is saying that they would want some leniency because the charges have now been put. So those arguments are now continuing inside the court. We have to see what the judge says about the sentencing. That's the important part, because 10 years is what he can get maximum in this.
So before the sentencing happens, the conviction has happened.
Yeah.
So can we tell our viewers now that Salman Khan has been convicted, but before the sentencing happens, both parties, the prosecution and the defense, will make their pleas. One would perhaps argue for maximum sentencing. The defense, understandingly, would try and plead for leniency, and thereafter the judge would perhaps decide. Now, is that what is going to happen, or would the judge say, no, I've heard enough, I have decided already, and here's what I want?
No, the defense gets a chance to plead and say that this is a first-time offense. There are various clauses against which the defense can say that this is a case first time. The defense right now was saying a case like this has never happened in the Indian legal history, where a culpable homicide case has first gone to a metropolitan court, then come to a sessions court, and now the accused has been convicted of being the one who's driving the car, and then also under influence of alcohol, and then killing those people. So what the judge now says, will listen to the defense lawyer, and then on the basis of that, the quantum and the sentencing will be pronounced.
But will the prosecution be allowed to have a say? Will they be allowed to stand up and point out, saying you have made these decisions, but look what they said back in fag end of March. Look what he deposed 12 years down the line. Look how they tried to dilute the case. Will that be taken into
Absolutely. What the defense says, the defense is putting out cases of leniency. The prosecution will say that the defense has lied, put on a new witness, additional witness, the driver Ashok Singh, which was not there in the original trial, and the prosecution has a lot of grounds to say that the defense has falsified evidence, has planted new witnesses, and for that case, the accused has to give maximum punishment under the section which was 304 part 2. So that is about 10 years.